What's up, everybody? It's JR, and I got an album out called Life by Stereo. It's in stores now. You can get it, MySpace, iTunes.com. And it's a dope album. It's really a twofold, talking about life through stereo, through the lyrics of the song, and it's also talking about life album. So if you don't got it, if you haven't heard of it, go out to the stores and cop it. My song, Not a Slave, really came from just looking back on my youth, man. I'm still a young man, but when I was going through a period of time dealing with lust, and being a guy that lost his virginity at 14 years of age, that thing was a struggle, and I didn't get rid of it, just because I got saved. It was a process, and it took discipline, seeking the Lord, and it was just, me just looking at my life and saying, I don't want to be a slave no more to this. And then, but at one point, I didn't feel like that I had a choice. And so I remember looking at the scriptures, man, in Romans 5, 6, and 7, and reading about the whole struggle, about, Paul wouldn't do good, but evil is always present. But then looking at how those who are born again are risen with Christ, and we die to sin and become a slave to righteousness. So that's how that song was birthed. And from that song came the video, So that's why in the video it's played on BET, Gospel Music Channel, and a slew of other channels. You see me in a straitjacket, and it's about me just breaking free from the bondage of sin, man, and walking in the liberty that we have when we are born again in Christ, man. And so no matter what you're dealing with, whether it be sex and lying, drugs, addiction, whatever, God can set us free and has set us free when you trust in Christ. I'm working on a new album called Liberation, man. It's a dope album, man. It's just, then again, it's cutting edge, and it's me just stepping out the box, man, and speaking to the world, and really speaking from the point of view of a Christian, but I'm speaking to the world and saying, like, you can be liberated, and liberation is found in faith in Jesus Christ, man. But the album's going to be real alternative, real, mainstream, and it's going to be a little bit on the CCM, but never yet. It's still going to be soulful, man. It's still original JR, man, and you can expect a real shocker from that, but it's going to be a breath of fresh air, I promise. So hope you check that out, get that album when it comes, and we're probably looking late 09 for that album.